An emotional surprise this morning at a fire station in Fairfax County.
A boy who was seriously injured after jumping into the river near Great Falls surprised the crew who helped save his life just a few weeks ago. Members of a family who came to his aid before the first responders arrived were also on hand. Fox 5's DeMarco was there and has more.
That's a sound I never thought I'd be so happy to hear again.
A special flyby from the Fairfax County Medevac unit, part of an emotional meet and greet between 16-year-old Jake Starrett, his family, and the group of people who came together on July 26th to save his life.
Terrifying, but, you know, he's okay.
The teen suffered crushed vertebrae, a fractured skull, and a brain hemorrhage after taking a dangerous jump into the Potomac River. It happened in this section of the Potomac River near the Seneca Breaks. Jake was running ahead of his friends, came across a rope swing, and dove headfirst into the water, but it was just too shallow.
And I hit the water before I can get my arms in front of me and hit my head right on the bottom. Immediately go unconscious, floating face down in the water.
John Griffiths witnessed the jump and his family sprang into action.
I ran down the trail screaming to my son Gabriel, who was in the water swimming with Jake Jones, and they were able to bring him to shore safely.
While John paddled across the river looking for a doctor and his wife called 911, the two teens administered first aid. Eagle Scout training coming in handy.
We basically supported his legs for elevation, gave him a full body analysis after he returned to consciousness.
Along with the first responders, Gabe Donato and Jacob Jones received accommodation and a number of awards from the Fairfax County Fire Chief.
If these two wouldn't have been here, you guys would have found me down the river. That's a whole different story.
Jake spent 3 weeks in the hospital and is still dealing with complications from swelling in his brain. But he is expected to recover, and officials say his story should serve as a reminder that the Potomac is not safe for swimming.
The topography of the area, the rocks that are submerged that you can't see, and the amount and speed of the moving water, even though it may look docile, it is relentless. And we
DeMarco reporting. You know, in many ways, I imagine Jake considers himself very lucky.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. And what they were saying about the river, it's relentless, and it's very shallow in some spots where you think it might not be. So
indeed, good lesson there, and I'm sure those first responders got as much from that reunion as Jake did as well, feeling like, all right, this is why we do what we do.
That's right. That's right.
Thanks, Lauren.
All right. Well, a former D.C.